With Cad Bane returning in the Bad Batch, a question has been raised about the character overall, as well as his impact on the Clone Wars and the Jedi specifically. This will be a sort of different video, as it's not explicitly about Star Wars lore, rather raising a question that I've seen multiple times now in the Star Wars fandom concerning Cad Bane, and I would love to get a lot of your input on it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the problem posed. A lot of members of the Star Wars fandom have brought up the idea that Cad Bane is severely broken as a character, in terms of how power scaling should be handled in Star Wars. What exactly do I mean by this statement? Well, we obviously know that the Jedi are some of the most powerful individuals in the entire galaxy, because of their ability to use the Force, and because of the fact that there's so many of them at the time of the Clone Wars. Cad Bane, however, is a character that we see consistently getting the better of some of the most powerful Jedi during this era, specifically Jedi like Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and even Quinlan Vos. At one point during the Clone Wars animated show, Cad Bane essentially gets the better of both Kenobi as well as Quinlan, two Jedi Masters. So this raises up a complaint that I wasn't aware of about the Cad Bane character, that being that essentially he breaks the rules of Star Wars and is severely overpowered. Bounty hunters being this powerful and being able to contend with Jedi is certainly something that's rare in Star Wars, but not unheard of. Jango Fett was said to have killed about 11 Jedi before he became the clone template, and we even see him take out the Jedi Coleman Trebor in Attack of the Clones. However, this is pretty much the extent that we see of him when battling Jedi when concerning on-screen actions. Cad Bane, on the other hand, has fought multiple Jedi and come out on top. He's even been able to break into the Jedi Temple unscathed. He's been captured by the likes of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mace Windu. Essentially, one of the major complaints about the character of Cad Bane is that all of the Jedi characters essentially turn into buffoons whenever he's around, or whenever the plot needs Cad Bane to escape. Maybe Cad Bane is the original Gary Sue. Another example I saw brought up takes place in The Mandalorian, where we see Mando, who is presumably one of the best bounty hunters in the business, have an exceptionally hard time against Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka could have actually killed them if their engagement had gone on any further. Not to mention the fact that when Luke Skywalker shows up, he kills all of the Death Troopers extremely easily, when Mando struggled to kill just one. However, I don't really think that this is a fair comparison between Din Djarin, Mando, and Cad Bane. I have seen a few times in Star Wars The Clone Wars Cad Bane be overplayed power-wise, especially when he was able to contend with both Quinlan Vos as well as Obi-Wan. I definitely think that this was overblown. We have to remember though that when the Jedi are concerned, they're not necessarily trying to kill Cad Bane. Really, they're more trying to capture him, especially because he's so close to the Sith and the Separatists, and is one of the few individuals in the entire galaxy that have really had direct connections with Darth Sidious as of the time of the Clone War. Another thing to point out is during these moments, it isn't necessarily Cad Bane 1v1ing a certain Jedi. It's Bane using oftentimes his superior resources, as well as using the hubris of the Jedi against them. He's the best of the era, and again, I do believe that at certain points during the Clone Wars, they do a little bit overblow his power, but again, the concept of Cad Bane being a bounty hunter specifically armed and prepared to take on Jedi makes a lot of sense. He's harkening back to the more ancient Mandalorians and his mentor for a period in Jango Fett, and a lot of his arsenal is specifically tailored to taking out Jedi, paired with the fact that the Jedi don't necessarily want to kill him at all. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this topic up to you guys. What are your thoughts on Cad Bane, and do you consider him a broken Star Wars character, considering a lot of the feats that he's capable of in canon? Feats that we see other individuals such as Jango Fett and Boba Fett struggle with in canon, Cad Bane seems to handle with ease. Does this mean that Cad Bane is the superior bounty hunter to the two Fetts? Is the writing around Cad Bane broken? Or is he simply, for his era, the best he is at what he does? I'd love to hear what you think, and I'd love to hear what you think about these questions raised out of universe for the Star Wars fandom, and if you enjoy these type of videos. Anyway, my friends, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.